So guys, welcome back to another Fatal Frame 3, The Tormented. So napapasalamat ako sa inyo lahat sa pagsuporta ng aking channel, lalo sa mga dati ko pang gameplay ng Fatal Frame 3. So pagpatuloy natin to, so let's fucking do this guys. Okay guys, so welcome back to another Fatal Frame 3, The Tormented. So last time ay kinalaban natin yung Kuze. So punta tayo dito.
Is this the home of Mr. Asou?
Yes, it is.
Hi, my name is Kei Amakura. Is you in at the moment?
You're...
Oh, I see. Yus. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I was doing an investigation and I lost contact with him. Ito yung gamit natin si Kei. Atsuhin nila sa pagkakatanda ko ni Maayu pati ni Mio. About that investigation, I'd like you to continue investigating the Manor of Sleep. Why? I can't say. Just please.
Would it be alright if I paid my respects sometime soon?
Yes!
I'd like to say goodbye to him.
Kei Amakura. The Manor of Sleep. These tattoos, could they be a curse from the tattooed woman in the manor? When the tattoos spread, when the woman catches me, will I disappear like Yoshino Takigawa did? And what of Mr. Amakura and Miku? Oh. Okay. Ito tayo. Okay, an old roll of film from the camera obscura. Is there anything on it? I wonder. The fallen man from inside the closet of the main hall. Had he gone missing too? I wonder. Maybe now I have this photo, I can find something out about him. Two girls have appeared dressed in white. The sashes round their waists are joined by a red cord. Maybe I can learn something from this photo. Okay. Pasok na tayo dito. Achieve base escape from the empty bathroom. Oh, ano yun?
Rei? What's the matter? Rei? Here.
Here you go, Rei. That picture of the woman resembles the one in this story, so I gathered some data on it. Okay. The crawling woman, associated with disappearances and spirited away. There's an urban legend called the woman who crawls on all fours. In closed dark spaces like under the floor or in the ceiling or closet, lurks a woman that crawls out every night, cursing bitterly. That's the gist of it. Many urban legends of this type are based in fiction, novels, etc. and real incidents. As the story spread, images people fear are added and it becomes all the more legendized. For example, the story The Woman Who Crawls on Fours is said to be based on the following disaster that actually occurred years ago. 1 month after disaster, a woman's corpse was found in a beach several miles from the disaster site. Evidence shows she was alive up to a few hours before she was found. It is thought to be an exaggeration since the story became legendized, but several people who live where the woman was found and along the routes to this disaster site say they hear the knocking sound in the night. There is also another version of this story that has been passed on. The part about a woman lurking the floor or the ceiling, seeking help every night is the same. But in this one, the ending is that if you peer into the ceiling or floor, she will attack you. Thanks, sorry for making you go to all this trouble. I hold on this for a bit. Okay. Woman on all fours. Here you go, Ray. I thought this might have some connection to that photo of the shrine carpenters. Okay, shrine carpenters. Shrine carpenters is carpenters who specialize in building temples and shrines. They were formerly called temple and shrine carpenters, but when Shinto and Buddhism were separated in the Meiji period 1860s and the anti-Buddhism movement began, temple was removed from the name and they became shrine carpenters. Amongst themselves, they said buildings more near a house degrades one, and when they did not have a building contract, they would work in farming or the like. And with only limited experience, refined their techniques and skill. There were carpenters who only served one shrine, and special techniques, methods, and ways of mystic construction were passed on to that master builder. This photograph is of the framework with the carpenters line up and the master builders at the center. As in the picture, they wore white clothing and a court hat for the framework facing ceremony, but in old times they would wear white clothes during work, as well as it was said that a carpenter must worship the gods and Buddha. While this dress expressed pity, it may have also been a way for shrine carpenters to assert their pride and skill before others. Alright, thanks, I just borrowed this for a bit. Okay, here you go, Ray. I thought this might have some connection to that photo of those tattoos. Oh, ang bahaba. This combination of snake and holy in this tattoo is primarily found in northeastern Japan. Its design is canonical in the old northeastern Japanese folktale Tattoo Maiden. Tattoo Maiden, a girl loses her lover and before he fades from her memory completely, she takes the pain of her remaining love and imbues it in a holy tattoo. Yet the girl falls in love once more. Again, she loses her lover. She engraves a tattoo of her love into her body again. This time, she engraves a divine snake, so her lover's spirit will arrive safely at the place of the gods. As the girl repeats love and loss, her skin grows filled with tattoos. She cannot tolerate the pain of the tattoos and it takes its toll on her sanity. Meanwhile, her heart is eaten by the snake engraved in her soul. This legend is widely known on the plains, but depending on the region, slight differences appear in the mountains. The following changes can be found in the story. This is called the Tattoo Master. The Tattoo Master, the girl who lost her lover, goes to the mountain's master to relieve her pain, to confide in her. On hearing of the girl's pain, the master engraves the snake and holy on her own body and assumes the pain. The villagers hearing of this visit the master one after another to relieve their pains as well. Eventually, the master's entire body is covered with tattoos. She who took on so many pains gets trapped in sleep from the pain of the engraved tattoos and cannot wake. Finally, she is eaten by the tattooed snake. The story has one more version, this with an even more tragic ending. It is likely a story designed to teach a lesson. The Tattoo Master 2. The master uncovered in tattoos goes as far as to tattoo holy in her eyes. Then her tattooed eyes turn to mirror, and the paints engraved on the master are repelled back to the people who engraved them. In the end, every last person is eaten by the snake. The parts about turning to mirror may come from how snakes' eyes were traditionally thought to resemble mirror. Given the change in the story, it appears that when the Tattoo Master legends of the mountain spread to the plain, became more fable-like. The story with its priestess-like element of the master has corrupted into a city's girl's full love story, while as far as the meaning of the snake and holy. Tattoo in this folktale, the holy tree represents the pain of the love for the dead and pains of the heart. The snake is employed here in the divine sense, and its import seems to be tied into love and pathos for the dead, the divorced those, including the girl and the master. Alright, thanks, I hold on to it. So, added tattoo po, okay? I was able to ask around at the hospital about this picture of Miss Takigawa. Okay? The clothes these people around Miss Takigawa are wearing in the picture, they look kind of like the clothes her family and lover were wearing. They were all riding in the same plane. I see, thanks.
If you need anything else, just let me know.
Oh, kausapin pa kita.
Is there something?
Miku, I was wondering if you could research this photograph for me. Okay. Thanks for all your trouble.
Understood. I'll let you know if I find anything. It's raining again.
Oh! Yun pala yun. Aba. Ayaw mo magpatulog? Ba, nag-stuck ata siya. Yun, nawala. Why do you want to sleep? Yes. I think sira kasi TV namin at malaki ang hiwa. Wait. Uy, parang bumalik ulit tayo sa ano. Okay, dito sa kabila. Mga ano yun shrine maidens. Yung may mga hawak na pako. 4 yan 4 yan klaseng shrine maiden.
must not be opened. That priestess, the shrine must be still.
Oh. Oh! Ah!
You will die.
Ayun. Nag-inis ako ng stock ng
Have most sacrifices.
Okay. Save. Ah, 10 na pala yun. 10. Oh, tama pa. Ay, ano? 11. Ay, di. Sa taas pala yun. Punta na tayo doon. Sinasabi niya. Gulat ko. Dito. Herbal medicine. I can make out traces of an old joint in the wall. I tried to move it, but it's shut tight. Could there be something inside? I can, okay.
This finishes
Oh,
it.
dito. Okay, sige, okay. In the bedding laid out on the floor is a bulge the size of a person. There are some old books crawling on a cupboard. They all look pretty old, and I can't make out anything much of what's written inside them. Man, there are some old books inside the long cupboard. They look like things for making medicine. Wala na magagawin dito. Wala, may nakita ko doon na ulo. Dito, balik. Maraming kamay. Ayun na, may uman dito eh. May daan dito eh.
Rest here as a cornerstone.
On part of the wall, there is a mark that looks like a filled seam. Part of the cold feeling the seam is peeled away. It looks like you may be able to open it. Yun, natin. Oh. Yun, natin. There's no response. Itak. One part of the floor is covered in the bare floorboard with no tatami mats on top. The hidden storage space under the floor is full of old carpentry tools. They look as though they were well used at one time. Maybe they were used to build this house. Inside the box full of strangely shaped carpentry tools is a piece of paper that looks like an old map with a mark. And the shrine of the reef fails to stop destruction. Build the shrine of sleep and pray for the priestess to slumber. To keep the reef from opening into the outside world, the final command must be driven in where the shrine of the reef and the shrine of sleep connect. Okay, map with a mark identified. What could be in the area shown on the map, I wonder. I have found a part of the camera viewer. Okay, switch. Okay, switch. Tayo. scene. Oh,
It must not be spread. The unleashing cannot be allowed to continue.
uy, dalawang boy.
Sacrifices. More blood.
Tablet. Dito. Sibling tayo. Sana natin. The paper doll shape ward on the door has disappeared. Wait lang kayo. Ay, hindi pwede. Yo. Laki na. Okay. The Dream Mansion. Notes. Incident. The tattoo bruise. Every time I dream of the house, the bruise, the tattoo gets bigger. I found a picture of a similar tattoo in the book of folklore. A snake in a holy pattern. According to an old folk tale, the tattoo represents the pain, holy, and longings of a girl whose lover has died. Like my longing for you, do you? Okay. The Dream Mansion. Beyond the door, the shrine carpenters boarded up past the small shrine. I saw in my daydream. Did that door seal the shrine? Is that where the ceremony was carried out? Could it really be like in my vision, a place to meet the dead? Is you really in there somewhere? Kei Amakura, Yuu's friend who is researching the Manor of Sleep. He promised to come visit when I told him Yuu was dead. Maybe by working together with him, I can find a way to escape from the Manor. Okay. So the carpenters, the men in rag, white robes, and tall court hats. According to Miku's research, they were shrine carpenters. Did they work on the house only to be butchered there when they had finished, to protect a secret, or was there another reason? woman on all fours. An even older house lies inside the dream manor. Down in the darkness beneath the floor, a woman on all fours attacked me. According to Miyu, there is an urban legend about someone similar. It's apparently based on the true story of a woman trapped by disaster. Was she someone who had gone missing too, like Yoshino Takigawa? So guys, hanggang dito na lang muna tayo. So nagpapasalamat ako sa inyo lahat sa pagsuporta ng aking channel, lalo sa mga dati ko pang gameplay ng Fatal Frame. So thank you for watching and I will see you next time. Peace out.